Welcome to the Margaret's Only Knitting Show. I'm Margaret from Heidi and Lana.
And I am Margaret, actually Meg, from Meg Knits, and this is episode 8. And yes, I did have to peek down to make sure I had the correct number.
Because it's been so long since we've recorded. It's like...
been 5 months.
Yeah.
But it's been a really crazy 5 months for us.
Yeah. We had some really good things, some really bad things.
Some good things, some bad. I was gone in July.
Yes, you were.
And I was sick in September and then in October. So, I mean, that we have 2 people we're trying to get here scheduled. That adds up. So we have a lot of stuff to show you today. A lot of new designs.
Yes, we do.
Yes, and
you
a
have
lot
a
of finished.
whole lot of new designs.
You have a stack over here, and you have a whole lot of finished.
I do, yeah.
Patterns that you've done as well. Yeah. And we're both wearing
new
sweater designs, so that's exciting too.
Yeah, no one to forget to mention that.
No, not at all. And we've got our tea.
Yes.
And our staircase mug.
What do you have? Is yours green tea?
Mine's green tea, though. I'm going to say the Smith.
Oh, yeah.
Smith's
I
green
love
tea.
Smith the green. And I am drinking coffee out of, I'm not sure. Oh, actually, I think this is, it's like a little pottery shop. My mom gave this to me as a gift. Isn't it so cute?
I love the color.
Yeah, such a pretty color.
It's really cute.
So, yes. And Meg brought some
Palmiers, also called elephant ears. This recipe is from Garten's Barefoot in Paris book, which is a great cookbook. Yeah.
You were telling me about them. They sound very easy to make.
Yeah, so don't tell anybody. It's like bought puff pastry and sugar. And that's it.
So easy, but they're so good.
They're so good, yes.
We've already had some. So,
yeah, you too.
are we doing...
Let's do new designs.
Okay,
let's do new designs. Let's jump into that. You want to start?
Why don't you go first? Because you've got a lot.
I do. Yeah. Well, that's what happens in 5 months. Okay, so we last met in June. I had the Somerville tea, and then I've had a whole bunch since then, starting with the Perennial Cow, which this one was knit in Heidi and Lana Homestead Worsted, and you can see how it's tapered out, and love it.
So
and
cute.
it's a DK. No, I'm sorry, it was Homestead DK, not Homestead Worsted.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
And wasabi is the colorway.
I'm so glad you remembered. I just had a moment. I'm like, shoot, what's the color? But I love it because you can wear it bunched up like a cowl, or you can wear it more like a capelet.
Yeah.
Emma has
so cute on.
My daughter has one knit as well, and hers is a different yarn, a Noro yarn, but it's
like multicolor, right?
It's multicolor, but she really had like worn it all summer long with dresses, to church, to events.
Yeah, just like to cover her shoulders.
Scrunched up as a cowl. I wore it a bunch. I took mine to London with me, and I wore it a bunch then too. So we got a lot of use out of this. So that's the Perennial Cow.
Such a good color for you too.
It's a good color. Yes, it goes with my red cheeks. I can't escape them.
Complementary color.
It works really well. Yeah, we're going to see a theme here. The next one is called the Bloomsbury. Actually, it's just called Bloomsbury, but I keep thinking kerchief because the first one is kerchief. Yes, and this is also a Heidi and Lana color. That was was it like a beach?
Yeah, it was the summer box, summer sunshine box that I did, and so
you can see
this
was
the
corally
colorway.
Red.
It was a sock set, which the pattern is designed for a sock set.
It is designed for a sock set, so you can have like a little kerchief, or you can knit the next size up. Which
it's still just done with a sock set.
Still sock set.
One full skein and then the
Isn't that
mini.
amazing? Yeah. So it's got this cute little peacoat edging. Am I showing it? Because I can't see.
I think so.
I am.
Hopefully we got it in there.
That's Dream Color smushy with cashmere. And then this is like a full shawl.
Yeah.
Size.
So cute.
Really great. So Perennial, Bloomsbury. Write all these down. No, just kidding. There'll be a test afterward.
They will be down below.
That was August. And then, I don't know if it's September or early October. I loved this one.
Yes, it's so pretty.
This is one of those ones where, you picture something in your head and it comes out the way it's in your head.
And I love
I should probably show it. I'm sitting here petting this and you're looking down.
I know.
This is the bookish scarf.
And it's so cool because it is woven, this part is.
It is, yeah, the color's woven. It's like
combining, like, it's knit, but it looks like it's a woven piece.
Yeah.
Which is so cool. I love that when.
Wear all the knits. It's so soft. So this is made out of Pearl Soho super soft merino, which they have listed as a super bulky. I actually think it's more like a bulky weight gauge to me.
What size needle?
Oh, I want to say it was an 11.
Okay.
But I feel like super bulky. I'm usually using a 13 and up.
Yeah.
So, to each his own. I'm a loose knitter, so maybe it's on the cusp. Yeah. Either way, it goes really fast. But yeah, you knit it lengthwise, and it's just got this textured look to it. And then at the end, you weave in your colors.
So
And these are pretty
cute.
shades of green, which,
And then the coordinating
yeah, and then we have some
fringe.
fringe. So we're going to keep going.
Really cozy.
Yep, and then these were also another yarn of Heidi and Lana. This is the Bittersweet Mittens with Desert Rose colorway,
Yes.
right? From Homestead Worsted. And I love this.
You gonna put those on too?
Oh,
Then
heck
you
yeah,
can have like.
totally. Yeah, I'm going to go for the whole look.
You just need a hat now.
Oh, I might have one over here to show.
Oh, that's right, you do.
Yeah.
I was looking at this.
I might have
thinking
thought
you
of this a
don't.
little bit. But
She's got a plan.
It's on the outside. It is not on the inside. So you just have that one section that you have to sort of pay
Such a
attention
pretty
to.
detail.
And it's a really short pattern repeat.
Yeah.
So you get used to it.
Easy
You
to
get
get
into
in
your
your
rhythm.
mind.
Mhm.
Yeah.
One of those things that looks harder than it actually is.
I love those things.
Twisted rib puff. But I love this color. I love this color. It
And I
is such
love
a
that you made
flattering
them
color.
full mittens.
Yes.
Especially when we were outside taking pictures today and we were very cold.
Yeah, we might.
Those would have been really handy.
Well, it would have been
Although
hard
you
to
would
press
have
the
been, yeah,
buttons.
that would have been.
You would have had some really interesting pictures. We might have
Yeah.
taken some pattern photography pictures today of
Yes,
Margaret's
we
stuff,
did.
and
It was
look,
cold out.
It's unavoidable. I'm picking off whose hair?
Lucy.
Lucy's. Thank you, Lucy. It's everywhere. Anyway, so bittersweet mittens. That are nice. Come in many sizes. And then I almost have to take this back off. I'll put it back on later.
Yeah.
A few weeks ago, my
Oh yeah.
fall sweater came out. So I did the summer sweater, and now I have a fall sweater, fall winter sweater, and it is called the Shaker Lane pullover. Shaker Lane is where my grandparents lived in Westchester, Pennsylvania. I love their house. It was so charming. You
It
would have loved it
sounds
too.
like a very cozy like street. You
It
know?
was really cute. It had sort of like historic reproduction style colonials. Oh God, it was so
Aw.
cute. And so anyway, I don't
That
know.
goes perfect with the design.
It does. I'm really happy with that. Thank you for that input on pattern names. Might have been some texting of, what do you think about this name? What do you think about this name? And when I get to Shaker Lane, you're like, oh, I was like, that's really
that
it.
is perfect for that.
So Shaker Lane, it is a drop shoulder sweater, which means it, let's see if I can see it a little bit better. Whoop. It is knit straight. There's no shaping. It is cropped, but it's not short cropped.
No, not
Which
super
I'll get to
short.
in a second. But there's no shaping in the body, and it's generous. You're supposed to have 8-10 inches of ease. My sweater is actually about 11 inches of ease, just because it was either that or
Positive ease.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's kind of important. Positive meaning it's more. It's bigger than your chest circumference. So if you had a size 30 chest, then you want to get something that's a size 38 to 42 in their sizing, and that is all described on the pattern. So this was one I made for Emma, which I'll show up close. There's some ribbing at the collar and a little rolled hem. There's big bold stripes. Thank you.
Little cuff with a little
Yeah,
roll
these
edge.
colors. This is Barocco Mochi, which is an Aran weight yarn, and it's incredibly lightweight.
So lightweight.
Incredibly lightweight, which I know I've talked to you knitters about before. When you're knitting a large sweater for a larger shape, having heavy yarn is like really too much. So having this lightweight yarn, this helped keep me warm when we were taking pictures in the freezing
Yes.
wind today. Yep, fun though. So Emma's was blueberry and black sesame, and mine, I went for a bolder stripe difference. I feel like I have like a mochi hair, fuzz in my mouth, so I'm really sorry. Mine is the same black sesame, but I did salt and pepper, and I switched the main color. So on hers, the darker color, because they're both kind of light, is the main color, and then the light is the contrasting color. But I did the opposite. I wanted to have the reverse, and I'm glad I did because I like it. It works for me.
Yeah.
Really, I'm really happy with it.
And you lengthened yours, right?
Oh, thank you for reminding me. Yes. So you can see, so hers, you can really see, I'll try to hold back. It is cropped. I think this distance is about 11 inches, which hits about my waist. And by adding, I added one more stripe section before or after the ribbing. And that hits me mid-hip, which is perfect for me. I didn't want it to be real long, but I didn't want it to be cropped because I don't look as nice in cropped things. But this is perfect, especially for wearing
So
over a
it's
blouse.
super easy to just lengthen that
Oh my
little
gosh.
bit.
And there are directions and tells you how much yardage in the pattern that you'll need if you choose to add a stripe. So to keep that in mind when you're ordering your yarn. So, yeah, we've had a lot of Thanks. Oh, and there's one other design that I didn't have with me because my daughter took it with her to a speech and debate event today.
Snag it in time.
So I'm really sorry, but it's a pair of fingerless mittens called the Mini Mushroom Mitts.
They're so cute.
Which I actually made as kind of a fluke for her to have for her Halloween costume. She was the Mad Hatter. Uh-huh. And she's really into mushrooms right now. And I think the world must be into mushrooms. Yes. I feel like it's everywhere.
They're everywhere.
And all the stores, World Market, Home Goods, Target, it's mushroom crazy. And she is right there along with it. So they're very cute. It's a colorwork pattern.
I'll put a picture in here so you guys can actually see
them. They're made
with
Blue Sky Fibers Baby Alpaca, which is a sport weight. But I actually think you could get away with using your Meadow DK.
A DK, okay. Mm-hmm. Like a light DK.
Yes. I really think you can. Yeah. So it's cute. It's a 2-color pattern and then a contrasting color for the cuff and the top of your thumb and the top of your hand. And then the only thing I want to point out is that the thumb is a horizontal slot thumb. So there's no gusset where you add stitches to account for this. And this is a common type of thumb with colorwork where you
so that
knit
it doesn't mess up the stitch pattern.
Yeah, you knit with waste yarn and then you come back and you continue in the pattern. And it's really fun and it makes for a quick project.
Yeah.
So yeah, lots of designs that
is a
come
lot
out.
Of new
and
designs.
I have at least 2 more coming up for Christmas. Should I talk about that?
Yeah, go ahead. Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Keep going.
You're on a roll. Keep going.
Great. Might as well. So on Tuesday, the 28th of November.
So this will be like
the Tuesday after
week.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, after this episode comes out.
The last week of November. I have a new hat design. And this is called Afterglow. And it's got these cabled sort of ripples through here with a little bit of lace.
Hold it up here closer so they can see.
And it is made with homespun house.
A homespun house,
Thank you. I always want to say homestead, and that's why I had to slow myself down. Sorry, Molly. A homespun house yarn, and it's her merino cashmere DK held with the Surrey alpaca fingering.
So soft.
And it's so dreamy. I wish you could. You can
so
kind of
dreamy.
see the halo. But the color of the merino cashmere DK yarn is Lavender Haze, which is a Taylor Swift song, and my daughter's a gigantic Taylor Swift fan.
Is this going to be her hat?
Unfortunately, yeah, okay. I know. I'm totally going to have to order
is she?
yarn and make one for me. Thank you, Emma. But when you add that Fresh Sheets colorway from the Surrey alpaca yarn, it sort of shifts the color a little bit, so it's less lavendery in a way. So I didn't want to call it Lavender Haze, but it has an sort of afterglow look. Yeah. So it's cute, and it's got a twisted rib brim. See? Yes. And it's a sort of subtle beret. It's not. It's like 25% increase in your stitches as opposed to like a 50% increase in your stitches, which is what's typical when you make a tam or a beret. So it's just got a little bit of that shape. A little bit of it, yeah. I wanted it to be like the shape of my favorite hat, which is the Crestview hat that I wear all the time. And Emma has one too. And it's just sort of like a gentle look. And it's cute though, because it's just a little bit more. You can wear it when you have like a ponytail, like stuff it in there. It's just a little bit more forgiving.
Yeah.
So you can see that. I don't know. I'm really happy with it. So that's coming out
cute.
soon. Yes. Mittens. I could like deck myself out in all the things.
Yes. You can be so cozy and warm. Shawl.
Right?
Yeah.
And like a nice variety of colors. I didn't totally stick 100% with blues and grays.
No, you didn't.
Okay, well, that's a nice change.
Little slight. I mean, there's
just a little bit. Yeah. This helped. The pink.
Yeah, and but green is still in. That's in your colors too.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. So tell me,
okay,
dear friend, show us.
Should I do my new designs first?
Show your new designs first.
Okay.
If I can say the words, and I will have some tea.
New designs. I didn't have any come out during the summer. It was a little bit of a rough summer. Pearl passed away, which you guys have seen on here. I know we've showed her on here before, and so. Yeah, and I feel like I had a period of time where I didn't really knit. So I'm actually surprised at how many finished things I have. Well, but it's been 5 months.
But also, I mean, even with the tragedy of Pearl, when you did eventually get Maddie, taking on a puppy is incredibly time consuming. Yes. I mean, that's like an infant, that's a lot. I'm sure you can all relate to that.
So there's was like, the summertime was kind of low on the knitting side, it felt like. Anyway, so I think it must have been September that if this one came out.
September,
I think it was September, and then I think they both were September. This was
But
the
that
end of
might have been
September, like mid or something.
Yeah, I haven't looked at it.
Anyway, it doesn't really matter. I don't know why I'm going into when it came out, but this is my field coaster pattern.
So cute.
Another one to add to the Heidi and Lana coaster collection. And then after that, I came out with the Boo coaster for Halloween to join. And so now I've got like quite a fall collection. This is kind of like late summer, and then we've got
The
Halloween
pumpkin one.
and the pumpkin. Yeah, so anyway, I have it knit up in 3 different colors, and these yarn bundles are available in the shop. Not that anybody's probably wanting to knit Halloween or fall right now, but if you want to get started for next year, this is Plum paired with Felix and Farmhouse, and then Barley with Felix and Farmhouse, and then Persimmon with Felix and Farmhouse. And then this is Olive, Farmhouse. I think this one I named Sunflower. This was a new colorway that I dyed up specifically for this because
perfect.
I didn't have anything that was really like sunflower.
It's nice. It's
yellow,
like the perfect
you know?
gentle between. It's not too bright.
Yeah.
But it's not too orange or gold. Like
right.
it really
like
is.
Toffee was too on the like
Too deep.
Yeah, goldy side or orangey kind of side. And then this is walnut in the center. So those were my new little coaster designs. And then what I'm wearing is what just came out. Well, it'll be this past week when you're watching this, I guess.
It came out most recently.
Yes, a few days ago. So this is the Confectionary Cardigan, and it's knit using an advent. So it's 24 minis, and then you use a main color for color 25 for the sleeves. I'm actually going to stand up here.
Oh, that's good because you can see the hem and the...
Yeah, so then this is like your color 25.
So
I wonder if I could like turn around.
Oh, yeah,
See
right,
the
perfect,
back.
right there. Okay, so
that
this
okay?
is a special kind of bind off, the 3-needle bind off, and it makes this gorgeous ridge. But look at how the colors look across her back. I love that. And I like the neck
Curls
too.
around the
Yeah.
neck. I don't know if
So
you can
cute.
see that or not, but
No, good.
anyway, and I have to show my favorite little detail on the sleeve. How it repeats the little color change dashes and has the little rolled cuff.
That's
That's
perfect.
just my favorite part.
And it's so cozy.
Yes, it is. It's just something that you could throw on, like, I mean, obviously, like, to wear out or, like, just as a regular sweater, but, like, in the morning when you first get up and you're just chilly, like, it's just...
And it's meant to have, like, how much ease?
Yes,
Positive
so
ease.
10 to 20 inches of positive ease. Mine has about 16 inches, so I'm kind of, like, right in the middle. But it also does not, like, even though it is such an oversized garment, it doesn't look ginormous.
No,
like, when
because
I
it's
stand up
thin.
here, yeah, because it's fingering weight yarn, like, it's not like you're wearing something that's,
What
like,
size
just ballooning.
needle do you use to knit this?
A 4.
Oh, that's nice.
So,
That means I could do
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I like
Not
that.
too small for you.
Not too small. I get to 2s and 1s, and it's like,
Your hands do not like
You
that.
know, they don't. They resist the knit. But
So, yeah, so it's designed for an advent, but you could, of course, use leftovers, scrap yarn, mini skeins, because a lot of us have a stash of those.
I do.
So,
cute.
yeah, so that, and then I will
But
share.
if you're not ready for a full cardigan, wait till you
Yes.
see what's coming next. To
So
use your
this will be
Advent minis.
coming out on Thanksgiving, which is the 23rd. Okay, she had to look it up. I wasn't sure what the date was. But this is the Confectionary Cow. I feel like I should not put these on together, but I'm going to anyway. I guess. This is
She's so
not
many
the
cute
look
pictures.
that you would want, but maybe I'll take this off. This is pretty bad. Oh my gosh. Way too many stripes. So this is
That looks
the
cute with the cream.
Confectionary Cow, and it's knit with an advent, so it uses just the 24 minis. So you don't need, like, if your advent doesn't come with the 25th, or you don't want to break into your full skein if it came with that. So yeah, 24 minis and this super cozy Mobius cow.
I cannot stress enough how much I love it. And I was pointing out to her earlier today, one of the things I really like about it is, and this can be a problem with cows, you know, not all cows are created equal as far as fit.
Oh.
You know, Margaret's slim and it fits perfectly here. But if you have like a lot of hair or you have like broader shoulders or something, it's going to sit beautifully still. There's enough
because there's
generous
enough room here that it's not
yeah.
going to be like tight.
You could even have a turtleneck on underneath
and it would
still have comfortable
you wouldn't feel like you're
room. Like, I
suffocating.
just think that's so great. So it's much more
And because
flexible. Like if you wanted to make that to give as a gift,
yeah,
you wouldn't have to worry about the fit.
Like, oh, is it going to be too small?
Oh, it's
or anything?
great. I love that.
And the Mobius just makes it. It's just like you just put it on and it just lays nice. You don't have to like mess with it.
Yes.
So
worry about double looping or I love it.
Doing anything.
That is so cute.
That is. I guess we both have a pattern that's like going to be coming out right after.
Right. Yeah.
This episode.
So cute. So we've had a lot of design knitting that we've been doing, but
I have
Margaret actually has a lot of finished knits
whips
that
are not.
Sorry, I should be helping
I
you,
need
not
help.
just like
Help me
greedily
get
sipping my
dressed.
tea.
Okay.
Okay.
So
You said it.
I'm not really sure what order I knit these in. Oh, I think it was this one first. Yes. So this is the Rhoda sleeveless top, and I knit this in seed fingering. This was the project that I was very bad on and broke all of the knitting rules. But I hate to admit this, so don't do what I did.
But here's the other thing. You're an extremely experienced knitter.
And I've knit with this yarn.
how you knit with this yarn.
Yes, I've knit with this yarn a lot.
That adds to it. So yes, you should still swatch when it comes to sweaters.
So this pattern is written for worsted weight yarn. I used fingering, and I also did not swatch. And it turned out pretty perfect.
There might have been some interesting text from me on the subject.
Yes, she did not think that it was going to work.
I was a little concerned.
And she also kind of thought that I deserved to learn my lesson, maybe.
I was like, well, let's see how it turns out.
I think it was something about there will be many lessons. I have a feeling there will be many lessons
learned
in this or something like that.
And the lesson here is that you know how you knit with this yarn.
Yeah.
And you have a gut feeling about it. And I always say, trust your gut.
Yeah. So it turned out it's like a cropped fit and just a really cute summer top.
Can we talk about this color?
Yes.
This color.
Neither one of us are purple people. No. But we both love this. But we both love this color. It's just, I don't know, there's something about it.
It's like, has a little bit of pink and a little bit.
And I think that was it. I dyed this up for the vacation collection. One of the inspired locations was Disney. And when I dyed this up, I was like, I have to knit with it. And I only dyed it on fingering weight, but I wanted to knit this pattern. So
it's a great
It was like
pattern.
I had to. So
it looks so cute. When I've seen you wear it
I mean,
with
obviously, I do think that it is a pattern where if you swatch, you can substitute. Because for something like this, I don't like a heavyweight yarn like worsted.
No, it would be
much.
too bulky.
It would be kind of heavy.
Right, because it's not being meant to be worn as a vest.
It's
being meant to be worn as a top by itself in the warmer weather.
So swatch, and you could substitute if you like a fingering weight for this kind of top.
Mm-hmm. If you want a talking to from Meg, though, don't swatch.
Yeah. She will tell you that you will learn a lesson. And then after that, then I cast out another one. I was really on a roll with these.
You bang these out really fast, too.
Well, it's nice that there's no sleeves.
That's true. I just felt like one week it was that, and the next week it was this.
I feel like this one was fairly large needles. I don't know. I can't remember, actually. No, I don't even want to say what size needles that was because I don't remember at all. It was too long ago. Anyway, this was the next one, and this is the Sailor Swift top. And
that's toffee, isn't it?
Yes, toffee and farmhouse. So, and this was a nice piece because I could wear it into fall because of the colors.
Is that seed also?
I feel like this will look cute in the spring too, like pair it with navy.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Oh, very much so.
So I really feel like I can kind of get 3 seasons, like with something over it when
right.
it's cold, you know, like a cardigan or jean jacket or whatever. Not just wear it for summer,
but
I guess.
I didn't hear you say. Did you say this is seed?
Oh, yes. Okay. This is seed fingering, too.
That is...
So, yeah, that. And then I also finished... Seed, yes, these are all in seed fingering.
Man.
And so is this. I guess I didn't mention that. This was knit... I didn't even say what yarn.
Your minis are...
This was the Heidi and Lana Yarn Advent from 2022. Mm-hmm. So is what I knit this out of. And this is the Comfort and Joy colorway, which was in that Advent for the day 25.
But you need 2 skeins?
You need 2 skeins, yes, for this.
But you have that pre-order.
I do. It'll be closed though by the time this episode goes up. But anyway, so yes, this is seed fingering too. Okay. And yes, I guess I'm gonna. Yeah, you're probably gonna have to help me here.
I might sit though.
I finished my fingering weight.
Oh, wrong side. Here we go.
This is the fingering weight alignment throw.
I don't know which way you want me to hold this.
I know it's too big, but you guys can kind of see some of it here. I ended up doing, so this is barley for the main color.
I love this. I want a sweater with that and that.
These two. And then this is birch that I did on the edging.
The Iord edging.
So, yeah, I was going to do, I think it was banana split, is it? It was like a yellow color. But then I had this one, and it was on a Patreon vlog. And someone, their daughter actually commented that she liked this. And I was like, that actually is really good. It's a nice... It's like pinkish, but it's neutral enough that I thought it looked good with like all of the colors around the edge. Like whatever you look at it with, it kind of looks nice.
Perfect Iord edging I have ever seen in my entire knitting life.
Well, it took me forever.
Well, I would think so. With fingering weight yarn.
I felt like I was doing this Iord edging for forever.
Oh my god! I mean, I'm not looking for faults. Please don't think that. I just wanted to see because you had shown me a way of doing the Iord, which is the opposite of how I always did it. And so I was curious how it looked in the fingering weight yarn.
You
and
apply
I can't
it
tell.
from the back side.
Yeah, which is sort of
So, like,
opposite.
you
If you look in
have
books, they say the front. So
you have the wrong side facing you, and it's just a little bit cleaner on, I don't know if you'll be able to see here. So this just looks a little bit cleaner than this right here. They're just a little bit like looser, I feel like. And then that makes that end up on the wrong side.
it's perfect.
So... yeah, that's just a little tip
Are there any errors in here that I should? I mean, this is perfect Iord edging. And if anyone's new to knitting and is joining us today, this style of knitting with the large block shape is called intarsia. So there are really clear instructions in her pattern, in Margaret's pattern, the alignment throw.
Yeah, and
how
all of
to
these things
knit with
are
that.
intarsia. So it's like where you're knitting like a picture into it. Like I guess you would say it like would have bobbins. I mean, not that you're actually putting them on bobbins, but it's like your yarn isn't getting carried all the way across
Like
the row.
it
Like it's
would
just
with
here in the
color
middle.
work. Yeah, I don't have any color work over here.
We don't have
Just show
anything.
that, sorry.
But where it's going all the way across. So all of these are like that, where it's just in the center. Same way with that. But I do have video tutorials for all of my patterns that have intarsia.
And this is the
That tell you like
fingering-
how to cross your...
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say, this is the fingering weight one, but you also have directions for the DK weight one.
Yep.
And
And
is
they're
it-
buy one, get one.
Right,
like,
that's
they're
what I
one
thought.
free
Like,
on
so if you
those.
buy one, you can get the other one as well. So
Yeah. And if you've already purchased one of them, I think you can just go back in and like add the other one to your cart and you don't get it for free. So
Great.
even if you missed
This
the
is really
first time.
lovely. I could just take
Yeah.
this home with me.
Well, you can just be really warm in all your hand
I
knits,
know.
blanket.
I feel like I should be decked out here. Wow.
So yeah,
That's
this
a
lives
lot.
in my hygge room now.
Your hygge.
I have a little room. I don't know what it.
It's
It has like a
charming.
day bed in it, and it's
very
not like
zen.
really a bedroom. It's not like an office either. It's just like a cozy little room to go read or knit or that type of thing. So I just leave this kind of draped in there. On
It
the
works with it with all the
day bed.
colors. Yeah.
Yeah.
So cute.
So
And
those
that you
are-
can also use mini skeins, mini advent.
Yes.
with
Oh
your
yeah,
advent,
and this
right?
uses I think it's 24 colors, or is it 23? It might be 23, but basically a yarn advent, maybe minus one color.
This is the season
And
of getting
these
advents.
are if you're opening an advent, and these use like one mini, so like
Perfect.
it works out perfect for that. Yeah.
You
So
look
and
at
then
the vision
just
and
the main
color
color.
work over here with
I
the
know,
blanket
we've just
position.
got-
Yeah.
And we can put this
Also
and I'll just
stripe.
be-
We're striping it up too.
Yeah, we are.
Stripe it rich. I think that's one of my pattern names that I'll never use that I have on my
yeah.
list. Stripe it rich. I have a long list. Some of you guys know, if you're Patreon followers of Margaret's, you know I have kind of a ridiculous pattern name list where there are several potential pattern names that are lovely.
Like just every time you think of
I
something
put
that
it
could
down.
be an option
Yeah,
for a
because I'll
pattern
forget.
name. Yeah.
But there's also quite a large collection of positively ridiculous ones, and apparently Stripe It Rich is
Is one of them.
on there. I don't know. I might have to do something with the name Stripe It Rich
Remember
now.
the one night that you just like went through and you read them, and we were laughing so hard. There were some really funny ones. You have to tell them the funniest one.
2 ribs are better than 1.
We were laughing so hard. No alcohol was involved. But it's like, what does that even mean?
I don't even know why I thought, like, what if I heard it and thought, that's kind of fun. I like play on words.
Yeah.
And I am not clever enough to ever come up with them. So if I hear them out in
I
the
wonder
world.
where you heard that. 2 ribs
I'm
are better
a
than
little,
1.
I'm a little worried where I heard it too. What was on the television? What kind of advertisement was there?
Oh my goodness.
Most
I'm
of
gonna
them
choke
are
up the
perfectly
coffee.
lovely names. Shaker,
Yes.
Shaker
Shaker Lane was on there.
Bookish, Perennial, I think. Bloomsbury was from London. Like, it was an area in London where my cousin worked. So when I went to London for the family wedding, so that came from there. And Bittersweet was different. But like But yes, some of the
you
names
do
are
have some
just,
really good
I do
ones
have
on
some
there.
nice ones.
There's just, but you've left that one on there.
Oh, I've
just for
totally left
laughs.
them. And my daughter will occasionally say, oh, Mom, you need to add that to the pattern list. In fact, there's one that says Jam, 1951. I have no idea where that came from. What that references to.
Jam.
Like, Jam.
1951.
I don't know. So,
You can use that just because it's funny because it doesn't mean anything.
yes. Yeah. And she started a list of potential colorway yarn names.
Oh, really?
Yes. Jam 1951 got shifted to that.
Oh, okay.
And
That would be a
perspective.
funny name.
Perspective, I know, is one
For
of
a
the names.
colorway.
But, like, how would you even... What would be a color for perspective? You know? So,
Yeah. Could be anything.
I don't know, but Jam
Sometimes I need
1951
those.
might mean to be a colorway and, like, a cow or something, like, to goes with it. I don't know.
That could be a fun, like, wild colorway.
Mm.
I feel like.
Jamming it up.
Yep.
All the jams.
1951.
It's a really big jam year. And you thought there wouldn't be enough stuff for outtakes. Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway, so because it's
all
been
we
so
have.
long and we had so many new designs to show you. And by the way, I know she showed you her finished objects. These are my finished objects.
Yeah,
all
and
my
I might
designs.
even have, I know, like, I knit a dishcloth, and I've worked on my cozy comfort throw, so there's been other,
other
little
things.
bits of knitting here and there, but
But
these are, like, the main things.
we just wanted to hop on and get a podcast to you. You've all been so
Yeah.
patient. I know you've sent us messages about when's the next Margaret's Only Knitting show coming, and we're like, it's coming, and then we couldn't get to it. So
Yeah, I
thanks
feel
for
like
being
we
patient.
kept saying that soon, and it's
Well,
like,
one time we were
been-
supposed to do it. I think I had to cancel because I was sick, and it just
Yeah.
life. But we're not going to make this any longer, really, because
Right.
we had so much to show you in such a squished in amount of time. Yeah, so I hope you're getting online on Ravelry and hearting all the lovely patterns and finding nice things to knit. And holiday season is upon us, so make sure you
And
have.
it's really like that cozy knitting season, you know.
Take some time to knit for yourself too. I mean, yes, definitely give, be generous. Oh, that was the other thing. I knitted 9 hats that I sent for that blue hat drive
I
for
saw.
bowling.
I didn't see any of them, but I saw on Instagram.
I'm thinking, I
that you
thought I
were-
did more than this.
Yeah, you knit 9.
Well, I cheated and I used super bulky yarn. So I did
Still knitting.
9 in a week.
Okay, yeah, those go fast.
It still counts. But knit for yourself as well. Make sure you have some indulgent time
Well,
for
and
yourself.
even just enjoying the knitting time for yourself, just taking the time. We get so busy, and I've had a couple really long weeks of work, like really long work days, I guess, where it's like I haven't had a lot of knitting time. There was one day last week I was like, you know what, I just need to take a little bit of time right now. The work will still be there, but it's like sometimes you have to make that conscious choice to just slow down a bit, because I'm always like, oh, next week will be a little slower. You know, I'll have more time for
We do
myself
that,
or more
don't we?
time.
Yeah.
And it just never happens. Life doesn't slow down. There's always one
Nope.
more thing I think that we could be doing, you know, but
Yep.
we just have to be like,
Laundry,
you know what?
dishes.
We can just take a little bit of time to.
And it's a good time of year to do it too. Otherwise, you get burnt
Yeah,
out. We
yeah.
do not want us to get burnt out or you to get burnt out. So.
Right. Yeah. It is important, especially around the
got
holidays.
some good tea in a very pretty mug
Yes.
and some tasty treats.
Yes. And hopefully we will see you guys again soon.
Promise.
Yes.
All right.
Bye.
Take care. I'm like Muppets now.
But don't you want the bottom of the pile on top?
Yes. Stack of knits. Very good. That's a good one. Like an owl. Oh, good times.